Stick around, because up next on Cartoon Network, we've got the Powerpuff Girls. Coming up later on Cartoon Network 2, we've got Ed, Edd and Eddy. There's a belly full of laughs with Chowder next on Cartoon Network 2. Later on Cartoon Network, it's that walking experiment, Johnny Test. Don't worry, because we've got another episode of Xiaolin Showdown next. Coming up later on Cartoon Network 2, it's Lunatics Unleashed. Now on Cartoon Network 2, Cowardly Craziness with Courage and the Gang. Yabba Dabba Doo, the Flintstones are coming up later here on Cartoon Network 2. Next up on Cartoon Network 2, it's the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Coming up later on Cartoon Network 2, we've got Skatoony. It's the Pink Panther coming up next here on Cartoon Network 2. Take over to Cartoon Network for Star Wars: The Clone Wars, up next. Coming up next on Cartoon Network 2, it's the Cramp Twins. It's Ben 10 Ultimate Alien coming up next over on Cartoon Network. There's more Pink Panther coming up next on Cartoon Network 2. Next up here on Cartoon Network 2, it's Chop Socky Chooks. Coming up next on Cartoon Network 2, it's another episode of the Cramp Twins. Coming up next on Cartoon Network 2, there's more Sylvester and Tweety mystery. The Pink Panther is coming up later here on Cartoon Network 2. Coming up next on Cartoon Network, it's Double Trouble with Cow and Chick. Stick around, because next on Cartoon Network, it's Courage. There's some more money-making schemes coming up later. Later on Cartoon Network, it's Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Next up on Cartoon Network, it's the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Next up, it's the boy who's used as a walking experiment, Johnny Test. And over on Cartoon Network 2 after the break, it's Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And over on Cartoon Network 2 after the break, it's the new Scooby-Doo movies. And over on Cartoon Network 2, it's Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, Get a Clue. Stick around, because next up on Cartoon Network, we've got Robot Boy. Stick around, because Chud's up next in Skatoony. Stick around, because next up on Cartoon Network 2, we've got Skatoony. Stick around, because next up on Cartoon Network, it's the Cramp Twins. And over on Cartoon Network 2, it's Ed, Edd and Eddy. Ready, steady, go! It's Wacky Racers up next on Cartoon Network 2. Coming up next on Cartoon Network 2, it's Dastardly and Muttley. Coming up next over on Cartoon Network, it's New Hero 108. Coming up next on Cartoon Network, we've got the Powerpuff Girls. Stick around here on Cartoon Network, because it's hero time next in Ben 10. Next up on Cartoon Network, there's another episode of Johnny Test.